And when we think about where South Korea is and where South Korea was in 1960 and 61, and where Sierra Leone was in 1960, 61, and where Sierra Leone is today, we have a lot to learn. And when President Bill came here to participate in the summit, he came because President Bill has met his counterpart twice before. We met at the UN last year, and he extended an invite to us. And if you think about the fact that in 1960-61 and independence, our GDP per capita for Sierra Leone and South Korea were the same. However, South Korea made specific visionary decisions in the 1960s, the leadership of South Korea. They invested in education. They invested in food security and technology, building the human capital. And today, Sierra Leone's GDP per capita is about $475. I think for South Korea it's about $51,000. And it is essentially the investment and the made in humans and the people who ultimately came out to be the ones who formed these companies. And I think in terms of global economy, they're the 10th largest global economy. I think it's possible for Sierra Leone to do it faster and quicker. But it's possible for Sierra Leone, and part of what we have been able to do over the last 6 years is investing in education. Before I became Chief Minister, His Excellency, I had the honor to serve His Excellency as the Minister of Basic Education and Chief Innovation Officer. And the vision of the President then for human capital development was that if we invest in education, if we put our money in education, it will pay off. It requires bold leadership, and it requires a leadership and a vision for that to be the case. We already are seeing the dividends. We already are seeing that in universities today, there are lots of women who are studying engineering. I have the honor and privilege to lecture at FEC, and I've seen that in design, I've seen that in innovation. A lot more of our engineering students are women. We see that there are a lot more people who are studying engineering today. Interestingly, when you create the avenue and platforms for people to learn and you see the impact that they're getting, you can transform the mindsets of what the entire community can look like. On a personal note, when I was studying engineering at Harvard between 2006 and 2010, there were about 50 students who went to engineering every year and studied computer science. By the time I left, engineering had the highest number of students who went as freshmen and wanted to be engineers. Now, that's within a short period of time, within 4 years, 5 years, we saw that the engineering department and the computer science department became one of the largest departments at Harvard. That's possible in Sierra Leone, and we're beginning to see it. Science, they can study innovation, they can study technology, they're all computer scientists. It brings me to speaking about President Bill's Big Five and the requests that the Korean students made.